Hi everybody, it's Ben Jameson with Church Free Spirituality. Thanks for checking us out this week. So this week and next week, we're going to be looking at both resistance and acceptance. And we're going to look at what that looks like in relation to an emotional experience and then something in the physical world that we have going on. So we'll take both perspectives of that and look at how we can really work through our resistance and come to acceptance so that we can have the experience more fully, learn from it more completely, and move through it more easily. Does that make sense? Because here's the deal. When we look at life from a spiritual perspective, what we see is that everything that comes to us, whether it's an emotional experience, whether it's a very difficult circumstance that we have to deal with, whatever it is, we have the opportunity to learn and grow through it. We have the opportunity to look at how we relate to the experience and see what that tells us about ourselves, where our judgments are, where our misbeliefs are, and use that experience to help clear those, to help get a new belief, to help forgive a judgment, whatever it might be. So, when we look at difficult experiences and difficult emotions from this perspective, it becomes something that we can use to open our heart more, to find more peace, to find more grace, if we accept the experience and allow it to work through us. The only way over it is through it, friends. You've probably heard that trite statement many times, but it's true. You can't get over something until it goes through you, until you have the fullness of the experience. And so that's why we want to get to acceptance as quickly as we can, because resistance, particularly in emotional experiences, and we'll look at things in the physical world next week, but in terms of emotional experiences, think about like your internet bandwidth, right? Say you've got a gigabit, right? You've got your 1,000 megabits of download speed capable. If you've got a really intense emotional experience, that might take 700 megabits of that download speed to actually work through you, if you're free and clear and open to receive it. Now, if you throw resistance in the way, resistance is always going to take up the majority of your bandwidth instantaneously. Say it's going to take up 950 megabits. So now you've only got 50 left to go through this 700 megabit emotional experience. And so it's going to drip out bit by bit, slowly by slowly, taking more and more time to come through you. And the thing is, these emotional experiences, as we've all had the feeling of at one time or another, the longer they fester, the more intense they get. So if you're dripping out this sadness, this anger, this upset, frustration, whatever it might be, if you're resisting it, if you're saying, no, I'm too spiritual, I'm not going to experience anger or sadness, or whatever it might be, and you're pushing against it, not allowing it to come through you, it's going to sit there and it's going to fester. And it's going to grow. So that 700 megabit download experience is going to become 1,000, and then 1,200, and then bigger and bigger and bigger, until it blows through, and then we have not really great experiences when that happens. So we want to get out of the resistance. We want to be able to accept it, to move into acceptance. And acceptance doesn't say I'm stuck with it. Acceptance doesn't say this is who I am. Acceptance only says this is what's here for me to experience in this moment. And so I'm going to open to it. I'm going to pay attention. I'm going to allow it space to move through me, to grow me, to change me, to have the effect of clearing me out of whatever it is. I'm going to use this emotional experience to say, what is it that I am looking at? What's my understanding of this experience that's causing this emotional reaction in me? If I'm feeling this sadness, what must I be believing about the situation at hand to cause this sadness? We can look at those beliefs. We can then find new beliefs, change them, find more empowering beliefs, more uplifting beliefs. And as we open to the emotional experience, it'll seem intense, it'll seem scary because it might be so big, but if you open to it freely and fully and allow that experience to flow through you, gracefully knowing and holding to the truth that Spirit is within for you and that this experience is going to grow you and change you in beautiful, miraculous ways, then we can let go of the resistance. Let the experience come through easier and quicker and become more grace-filled, peaceful, and loving on the other side of it. So friends, that's Church Free Spirituality for this week. If you think this is a great idea but you want to go deeper, get the book, Church Free Spirituality, at Amazon.com, BarnesandNoble.com. Make sure you subscribe to this video series, like, share on Facebook, comment down in the comment section. If you've got questions, we'll answer those there. If there's another idea that you want to explore, put that down there too, and we'll get that in a future video series. Once again, friends, thank you so much for joining Church Free Spirituality. Have a wonderful week, opening up to those emotions and dropping the resistance. Thanks, friends. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.